and I had a fair amount of experience as far as what is inside the boat, the kind of failures that I might have to face, what are the strengths of the boat, etc. And other than that, I have sailed with him to Mauritius and to Colombo, and then I sailed with him up to Brazil. So that's what really laid the foundation for my ocean sailing experience. In Brazil, I took over from him and sailed the boat all the way back to India in two parts. First part, I had one officer with me, and in the second part, I was completely alone. And after that, I did a voyage to Malaysia and Thailand. So, if you look at the preparation, I've done about 27,000 miles of sailing, which is slightly more than a circumnavigation in itself.
I see. So what's the total circumnavigation distance in miles?
21,600 miles is what you need to do, at least. That converts to about 40,000 kilometers.
Okay. And about your physical fitness and how have you trained your body to undertake such a task?
See, I'm in the Navy, so I am supposed to be fit.
Okay.
So I didn't have to do anything special. But if you work on the boat continuously, the muscles that you need when you're on the boat automatically develop. So I've not done anything out of the blue or special. No.
Okay. And your food requirements, what kind of food would you be taking during this expedition?
A sailor on an average needs about 3,500 to 4,500 kilocalories a day. Okay, and keeping yourself nourished is extremely important. I'm getting a lot of support from the Defense Food Research Laboratories, which is based in Mysore. They are sending across a package of about 150 packets. That's about 150 meals. I'm also getting freeze-dried food from New Zealand. My brother is sending them across to me. These food are supposed to last. Freeze-dried food particularly can last for 5 to 7 years, even if you leave them open. In addition, I'll carry rice, dal, pulses, grams, etc. A lot of tinned food, a lot of dry fruits, biscuits, snacks, just about anything that I can carry.
Okay. So what's the detailed program of your expedition? When are you starting and then what's the route?
I'll start on the 1st of November 2012. That's hardly, I don't know, 16, 17 days to go. From there, I'll head straight to Australia, go south of Australia, then I'll sail south of New Zealand, then sail south of Cape Horn, and then sail south of Cape of Good Hope, and then return to India.
Okay. And it's non-stop, but God forbid, and some problems come, would you have to go to a port?
Nothing stops me from entering a port, but that's something I don't have in mind as of now. When it comes to a solo, non-stop, unassisted voyage, a lot of emphasis is on the preparation of the boat. Now, from my experience, this boat is extremely strong. I've prepared the boat in such a way that every equipment has a spare. Suppose I have total electrical failure, I will not enter a port because I can have autopilot without electricity. Suppose there is total communication failure, I will not enter a port because communication is not really important or essential for a circumnavigation. It's good, it's not essential. But yes, anything could happen. If I break a leg, it's not easy for me to go in and go out. So I'll ask for assistance. If the mast comes off, I don't know what I'll do. If my rudder falls off, I really don't know what I'll do. There are a lot of decisions I'll take when I'm there at that moment. But other than that, let me assure you, we've got a good chance of succeeding in this venture.
And sometimes the weather is so fickle, it can change within minutes, as they say, in the deep oceans. So for weather, are you taking any special precautions with weather in the mind? Are you doing anything different?
See, essentially I am a reconnaissance pilot, and for a pilot, weather is extremely important. Okay. With that in mind, with that background in mind, the moment I step on a boat, my focus completely shifts to weather. Okay. So you said weather is fickle, yes, but even fickle weather can be predicted. Okay. You know that at equator weather is going to be fickle. So what I'll do is, there is a way it is fickle. Okay, there is a way of telling it. So I'll keep the radar on so that I can pick up oncoming squalls. And just before a squall is about to hit, I reduce my sail. And then once the squall is over, I put up my sail completely and continue sailing. When you hit the southern oceans, there is not fickle. It's very bad, but it's not fickle. It doesn't change too much. But a lot of it can be predicted.
Alright. There's a lot of piracy threats also in nowadays. So are you prepared to take on the pirates if it does come up?
From Mauritius to Mumbai, I will have an escort with me. The Navy will dispatch a warship to keep me company, but she's not going to provide any sort of assistance to me. Just keep pirates at bay.
So only that part
Only
is
that stretch. Only that
is
stretch.
haunted by pirates.
Yes, yes. They really don't go beyond Mauritius.
Okay. All the best to you, and may you be very successful in your. Without this sailboat, this expedition would not have been possible. That's what both the sailors have said. And now I am joined by the boat maker himself, Ratnakar Dandekar. Ratnakar, this boat looks a very sturdy piece of equipment that both the sailors have just enjoyed working on. Tell us the specialities about the boat that you have built here in Goa.
Okay, this boat has been built in Diwar, which is up this river, and the boat is very special in a way that it's been built with a different construction. It's a wood core with epoxy construction. We also, as fiberglass boat builders, don't do many of these construction. The wood gives it strength to sustain the waves, and the epoxy with fiberglass gives it waterproof and the strength also. It's quite
Okay, without
Yeah.
going into much of those technical details,
Okay.
first let me ask you, what made you, make a boat for expedition as big as this?
I have been building fiberglass boats from 92. I started my unit in 92 and I was building fiberglass boats. The expedition was planned first, and then Navy started looking for boat builders. Now the mentor of this project, Admiral Avati, retired, he is 86 today, but he said ki if we do an Indian project, then the boat also should be built in India. It was his insistence that it has to be an Indian boat, and they found 5 yards which they thought capable of building in India, and Navy floated a tender as their normal process, and we bid in the tender. Only 2 people could bid out of the 5. Only 2 bids came. Rest people, I don't think so. They managed to do a bid even, and in the 2 bids, we were the lowest. So the proper tender was awarded to us at a cost of about 4 crore rupees, and then we started.
Okay, now tell us various key parts of the boat without going into
Okay.
construction. What does it have, to undertake such a big expedition?
Since it is a sailboat, it needs a mast, a big mast, and a boom, because you have to raise the sail. And if you see, it's almost a 25-meter mast. Huh? So a general one.
Pass under all the bridges in the world.
No, it cannot pass. Very few. I don't think so, because in what I saw in Holland, where there are a lot of sailboats, the bridge is open, so then they can pass. But in Goa, no. So the mast is the most important thing, and it's about 25 meters, as I said, is like 6 stories of a building, and putting it in place was a real evolution. But yeah, you need the mast and the sails so that the boat can be propelled. Then if you look back, he has the steering wheels, the 2 steering wheels, as I told you. He has the navigation equipment inside, communication equipment. He has a generator. He has a engine to come into smaller harbors like this. But outside, even if he thought of using his engine, he could use it only for 3 days.
Okay.
And he'll be in some place, sometime, where 3 days is not enough to reach any land.
Powered?
By diesel.
By diesel.
Diesel engine. And
So it's only for emergency.
no, it's for generating power. It's a generator, standby generator.
Engine is just for emergency.
No,
Otherwise
when
the sails on-
when you come inside, like if you're coming through the Mandavi inside,
Yeah.
you can't come on sail,
Okay.
because the wind, if it is not proper, it will take you wherever.
Okay.
So you put down the sails and then you motor.
Only for a short period you can.
Yeah, very short period. So he has one engine, one generator, one solar, solar power, and a wind generator. He has a autopilot system which works on wind, and yeah, that's the basic equipment he has.
And how was your personally your first experience in the during the first expedition in 2009 when Commander Donde went circumnavigating the globe? How did you feel basically that time?
When the expedition started, on the day we were on the pontoon and he was sailing, there were enough people talking that they don't consider the boat will last for 2 months. And if the boat lasts for 2 months, the sailor will not last for three. So that was what people were talking. He's not even out of sight. Was very hurting because we were super confident that it will work. After he completed the circumnavigation, yeah, actually was a sigh of relief. We done this for the first time. Even we don't have experience in doing such kind of a boat, and yeah, it is a thrilling experience. My whole outlook towards boat building changed after I did this boat. It was one lifetime experience for me, and what this boat did teach me is, if I build a boat, I cannot build it wrong. If I want to do something wrong, I should not build a boat. So that's my experience from this boat. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mr. We at Prudent wish Abhilash Tomy all the best for this unique expedition that will make him the first Indian to circumnavigate the globe on the sailboat INSV Maday, the first Indian to circumnavigate non-stop, unassisted, solo. And with that, we come to the end of this program. Goodbye.